Hello and welcome to another conversation. This is a special edition of Conversation with Rajkumar. Here we have Pathmasri Bharathiraja with us, a leading film director, actor, producer over many decades, even before I was born. I've had the privilege of interviewing him and experiencing or sharing his experience. So thank you very much for joining us today. Hello, Mr. Bharathiraja. Thank you very much for coming here. Nice to meet you. And especially, it's a privilege getting to know you very closely in many visits over here. So how are you doing? How is London is treating you?
I want to tell you one thing before we start this interview. It's the first time I'm giving in English. It's a funny thing. It's for myself, I felt very funny. Whenever I start my speech or any interview, generally I will say, because in Indiya Tamil Makkale.
I think you should do that again.
Yeah, because I used for the last 20 years, I used with the dialects. My people understand, my people recognize through me, through that, I don't know how to say in Indiya Tamil Makkale, because my beloved Tamil people. It's generally I have not studied much. I am not a studied qualified man as you think. I born and brought up in a small village. So my basic academic qualification is very poor. But general knowledge I gathered here and then. I am speaking when I jealous of you when you speak in English. That kind of pronounce and it's okay, difficult for me. Even though in between when you ask something, I can speak in Tamil also. That time you have to fill with your.
Actually, I would love to hear you saying "En Iniya Tamil Makkale" from your own tone and voice.
En Iniya Tamil Makkale, உங்கள் பாசத்திற்குரிய பாரதிராஜா முதல் முறையாக ஆங்கிலத்தில் ஒரு உரையாடலை தொடங்குகிறேன். மன்னிக்கவும்.
Very good. Thank you very much. So, how is London treating you? How is the weather like? And this is not the first time. You've been there a few times.
Yeah, I've been here for twice. It's the third time I'm visiting. First time I came here for my previous film, Pumbalatam, I have taken on film. That film I planned to take in London. But some other problems, I shifted because some of my cameramen and other technicians couldn't get the visa. So I shifted to Malaysia. Second time I came here for my Iram people struggled. That time I came here for that. I gave myself also my voice with these people. Mm-hmm. I joined here. And then Veera Vanakanal. After that, this is the third time coming.
And in fact, this is the time that you're here to look locations for your film.
Yeah,
the last two times, it wasn't like that.
This is the first time I came here for my film. Okay, because my film is based Indian people, Sloan people, a lot of our Indians, Tamilians, and spread all over the world. When they shifted 30 years back, 20 years back, they came and settled. They are doing different business, officials, but they got story here also. Mm-hmm. That something I want to tell about all this. Indian people settled Tamil Nadu, or a young fellow, he settled then. He brings his father and mother here. Mm-hmm. He got a wife, he got 2 kids. What are all the problem the old man faced here?
So it's the social issues around.
Yeah. People generally, when we began, our father and mother, they got more experience than us. Mm-hmm. But generally, once you grown up, you ignore your parents. Parents means, you don't want to take any advice from them because you don't know anything. Please keep quiet because nowadays times are changed, people are changed, children are changed. So we people are, our parents, on fine morning, they become like a child. Mm-hmm. When we were like a child, they will wash up, they will take every care like a baby. Mm-hmm. When they grown up, they become like a baby. And they couldn't go to the bathroom sometimes because of the illness or sick, they are helpless. Mm-hmm. That time you have to treat them like a baby. But Instead of that, what you are doing, you want to push the burden on your shoulder. You want to push them somewhere there. So home could be chala. What you give me facilities, but they want to be with the grandchildren, this and the atmosphere. But what you are doing, you are in the hurry and you want to save your children and you want to because English.
It's a busy lifestyle here.
Busy lifestyle. So you want to put them in a home. That it is unfair. It's like that.
So it actually it's an interesting topic, because if you really look at it, that's one of the key issues faced by many of the kind of expatriates or diaspora, or how you call them. But you are used to bring out social issues from village. And especially that's what you're well known for. And in fact, very soon, like 1 or 2 years, that you came up with films that you proved that, like especially Siva that you can also do a city film, to show that you're capable of bringing. But then in every film, you had a social issue. I mean, you brought out a social issue, and you went strong on it. I mean, in fact, this is also a very strong social issue. A lot of people get offended because they will feel, oh, am I actually doing something wrong? It's the guilty conscience. But in your time, it is very difficult to do that, especially with, when I look at Vedam Pudide. It is an amazing story. I have to I have to watch several times to understand, the seriousness of it. So how hard it was at that time, especially it was so much dominated by Hindu upper class kind of in people in around the whole industry.
First film when I did my first film, Pathmasri, it's a social problem. I didn't take much in that film because I want in the set I allergy when we took the film in the sets, all artificiality. I felt very bad. That's why I took the camera to outside. I want to portray a small or story. Second film I did with a little revelation wise. So barber boy and the girl love. The love means there is no religion, no caste. The pure heart shouldn't have the caste or religion. So love there is no color in love. That's why a second film I did in one village film. That also very big little bit of the modern Nambike. What is that modern Nambike?
So it's kind of backward thinking, or maybe it's
modern Nambike. What is atheist? First I did it. After that I did Singapore Jagal. It's a fiction. But Pudiyar also I did a little revelation. Widow can get married. In that film I insisted. Like that I did. In Alahilodalai, beautiful love story. But in the end, on Brahmin and Christian, two religions. Nowadays you cannot take like that. In those days,
in fact, those days also difficult.
Very difficult. Even though I break it, everything. I break it, they accept it.
So did you have ever a pressure from producers or from
nothing.
The theatres?
In Alahilodalai, it's okay. People immediately accept it. Even the particular community, I did Brahmin versus Christian. Brahmin boy fall in love with a Christian girl. They accept it. In the end, there is a climax. Is a very hard thing to pull the cross and pull the threat, the threat and so on. What is that? Punur. Now you can't do it. In those days, our people accepted. Still, I wonder whether Bharathiraja did now very difficult to. I did revelation that also. After that, Vedam is written by a Brahmin boy. I like only 7 scenes subject. I saw a drama in our bank anniversary celebration. They played a drama. Only 7 scenes. That not is I like it. That way. Then I called that boy. He's a Brahmin. How you write like this? Then we'll make it a feature film. I did it, but very difficult to, அந்த படம் பண்ணும்போது I faced a lot of problems. After finish the film, in censor, they object more. No, what's wrong in that film? I asked the officer. No, I don't know, because the pressure is coming from. You are an officer. How the pressure can force you? Logically, what is wrong in that film? Then that time, President of India, I don't want to mention all these things, and they asked me to go to the Kanjipuram and get permission. You show the film in Kanjipuram. How? Why should? Who is a Gazette officer is there in Kanjipuram? Is censor board offices in Kanjipuram? I asked. Then a very big fight. That time, luckily, MGR is very close. I don't know how to tell. Even though he is a chief minister, he was a chief minister, he loves me like a friend. He fight for that film. Then he fight Delhi people. He send all MPs. What is wrong in the film? He liked the film. That day he told one thing. Today Anna and Ivara Periyar is not here. If they have, they will hug you and appreciate you. I love you. தமிழில் சொன்னார், நாங்கள் மேடையில் சொல்ல முடியாத, ஒரு திரையில் சொல்ல முடியாத, அழுத்தமாக இவ்வளோ தெளிவாக நீ இந்த ஸ்கில்ல சொல்லியிருக்க. உனக்கு ஒரு வரலாறு இருக்கு, யூ ஹேட் அ ஹிஸ்ட்ரி. அண்ணாவும் பெரியார் இல்லை அப்படின்னு கட்டி பிடிச்சிட்டு இதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணணுமோ ஐ வில் டூ எவ்ரி திங் ஃபார் யூன்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஃபைட் வித் சென்டர். தென் ஃபைனலி ஒரு இதிலேருந்து ரிலீஸ் ஆகிடுச்சு. ஆஃப்டர் ரிலீஸ் யாருக்கு இது ஹர்டிலாக இருந்தாங்க, ஹூ ஆர் நாட் ஹர்டில் ஃபார் திஸ் ஃபிலிம், இந்த சேம் அந்த பிரசிடென்ட் ஆஃப் இந்தியாவிட்டே போய் நான் போய் ப்ரைஸ் வாங்கிட்டு வந்தேன், அவார்டு வாங்கினேன். அது இட்ஸ் ஓகே. பட் நவ் இட்ஸ் வெரி டிஃபிகல்ட் பிகாஸ் day by day science and technology is improved, even though people going back in the மற்ற விஷயங்களில் கீழே போயிட்டுருக்கான்.
So you strongly feel that it will be difficult for you even after 30
no,
years?
I can do now.
No, but so for any new directors to come and do something like that, it will be very difficult.
Because any issue now people are now community, the vote bank based on communities nowadays. All the politicians, if they think they can bring the people over, but they are still அதை வளர்த்துக்கிட்டே இருக்கான், ஜாதியும் மதத்தையும் அதிகமாக வளர்க்குறான். ஏன்னா அந்த பர்டிகுலர் கம்யூனிட்டியினுடைய vote bank, he has to capture the vote from the particular community, his community. So the community basically they nominated the people in the election. That itself very bad basically.
So you mentioned briefly about some of the films, but the very important film that I saw personally was so attached was Karthamma, because it is a story that never been told outside of many villages. But even today, that issue is very strong. I mean, in the sense, hatred towards the female child, and also now in London, we have so many issues with forced marriages and honor killings and so on within certain communities, Asian communities especially. So, what inspired you to bring that film, and what was the motivation behind the film?
Generally, the poverty states, the Bihar. In Tamil Nadu, the particular, I born in a small village in Theni. Nearby my village, Usulambatti. There is a place called Usulambatti. Economical problem. அதனால என்ன பண்ணுறாங்க, what they are child, male childனா they are happy. Female வந்தால் it's a problem for them because அதுக்கு வந்து as soon as he born, we have to go to airport ceremony. அப்புறம் கொஞ்சம் we have to put jewels. After that, we have to save
especially
her marriage, save her virginity, and marriage. After marriage, she is going to somebody's house. So that fellow's demand, torturing, against her back. So they never bother about the men. Only they bother about the female child. ஒரு small one sovereign gold county, they will send back the girl to the birthplace. This problem, day-to-day problem for them, in those days. Now, so 10 years back, 15 years back.
15 years back.
So they can't bear the female child. Immediately, what they will do, crucial. Still, I cannot digest. I have seen so many incidents like that in Muslim. They put the kallipal, I don't know how to say in English.
It's a kind of milk from a poisonous tree.
Yeah, poisonous plant. அதை கொடுத்து small paddy வச்சு நெல் அந்த நெல்லை வாயில் போட்டு ஊற்றிட்டு ஒரு விக்கலில் செத்து போயிடும் immediately. It is why idiotically they are doing. Even when இப்போ பையன் பிறந்திருக்கான் male child they are happy with the son. But son, they never, after marriage only, he ignores the parents, he will send them back. But at least lady, till death, they will love their father or any female child. This puriyala ungalku. Adanaala I felt very bad. Not only in Tamil Nadu, Bihar and North Karnataka, so many places it happened those days. So why not be awareness, social awareness to give these people. I planned and we have taken. I got national award for that film. Now it's reduced. Now people it changed.
Actually, it brought awareness within the community, within the villages, and also it brought this story out to the world, where law enforcement officers actually went in and did something about it. So will you say that film have made a real impact as well?
And particularly, I can say very frankly that in my community it happened a lot. That's why if somebody said like that, they can't buy. So they got more respect on me. That's why my people are tolerated me. And the same way in Vedamudha, I told one particular scene. One scene, the Satyaraj,
Yeah.
Satyaraj carry the kids on his shoulder.
Yeah.
And he narrates some story. Then he dropped the boy in the கீழே இறக்கி விட்டுட்டு கால் தீட்டு why you people are still back the Brahmin community with சொல்லுவாங்க சொல்லிட்டு then he asked the boy, whenever you speak you mention that you are the Paulitavar Paramari. பரம்பரைக்கு என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க?
It's a warrior caste, isn't it?
Paulitavar Paramara. Balu is your name. The Paramara, Thevar, whether you got any certificate from university, he got shocked. First time he realized, he mentioned his community, knowingly, unknowingly, சொல்லிட்டே இருந்திருக்கான். அது சொல்லுவான், அந்த சீன் மட்டும் இஸ் வெரி பிக் ஒரு சென்சேஷனை கிளம்பிச்சு. Because of my community people, I did it, that's why they tolerate. Otherwise they can't.
So is it one of the reasons that you also, obviously when you come to screen, you will have your screen name or the film director name, because you come from the same warrior, tribe, or, in English if you say. So is it one of the reasons that you change your name, or is it's just...
No, I put myself my name Thevar Nachila because my father also is a very advanced man.
Right.
He named him Sinnasamy. Then my father's name is Periyamayather, but he never put in signature Periyamayather. He's only Periyamayan. He's a little advanced man. He's a congressman in those days. That's why he never put Devar in the name. Paul Pandi. Then I changed myself my name and said, Paul Pandian, what is this? And then when I came to the film world, I changed Bharathiraja. Bharati is my sister's name.
Right.
Jayaraj, my brother's name. I love both people from my childhood. I fascinated. So I want to keep them in my hair. That's why I put Bharathiraja.
That's amazing. In this conversation, you have mentioned twice about big leadership or leaders, Tamil Nadu CM, and you also mentioned about the Congress party who ruled India for 70 years. But even though you have high-profile friends in politics, I mean, various chief ministers, but you stayed out of politics. It's very difficult in Kodambakam to stay out of politics, which is most of the actors and directors, they either sides or they just go into politics or but you stayed out of politics and you advocated your social issues throughout, and you even voiced for the Ilam Tamils throughout. So what kept you going and not to align with any political parties or not to go into politics?
When till I came to Chennai, I was pro-communist. After I reached Chennai, I joined dramas. My activities little changed. Then the Congress, the particular 2-3 political party, they called me, they asked me, because of my poverty, I have to meeting attend.
So as an orator,
I'm an orator. They give all the false news, I have to speak in the mic. Then I realized after Kamaraj Nadar, such a very, he's a Kamaraj is in those days, is a clean politician. Mm-hmm. He failed in the 57 election, I think so, 67. He stood and toppled Kamaraj. Political decency and acceptable. So, politics, I have to tell lie in the mic.
So that's a...
I have to hide my face. I have to hide. So, I became corrupt. If I join the politics, I'll become corrupt. And that's why, MGR very close to me, he asked, why don't you come to politics? Sorry. I came as an artist. I will die an artist. Politics, because politics, I have to mix my mind, I have to corrupt myself. That filthy, sir, I'm sorry. He got angry. What do you think, I'm filthy?
But then you still went ahead with social issues, the changes.
Yeah, that is that. Social issues, that you can do. But adukku platform then, if you search for a platform for your policy, then you need some people. Mm-hmm. You need your popularity. You have to make them to believe. Mm-hmm. Then you need some money. Mm-hmm. Then your mind will become corrupt. Now I am clean hand. I am living myself. Even Kalaigari, he loves me because of me who are very bold. So why don't you come? Sorry, I love you. That's enough for me. The madam also asked. My door is always open for Bharathiraja. I'm sorry, madam. I'm not educated like you, I told her. Yeah, Kamarajar, Kakkan, they are also not educated. They did politics. Mm-hmm. Why don't you? No, I'm sorry, madam. I love you with you till my last breath. I want to die as a clean director or clean artist. That's why social issue I can take. That's every man, every citizen should have a duty.
Yeah, because that is important, because when you look at that, not many directors or senior, film stars, or maybe, especially I'm talking about people at the very top end, they're not taking this issue for various reasons, because the political pressure, or maybe it can be their consensus or whatever it is. But then you actually broke the barriers and you took it out. And in fact, I looked at your Wikipedia where they say you're known for controversies about Ilam issues. So what actually made you to get involved in Ilam politics or advocating Ilam rights?
In Tamil Nadu, when it was joined, the Andhra, Karnataka, Kerala, first it joined, it's a Rajasthani, Madras Rajadhani. After that, every language wise, they separate the state. Modiwari Manilam.
Linguistic.
In those days, they all settled here, capital in Chennai. See, they did politics, they did business, they did everything. After separation, they are having their own state administration, everything. But still, Tamil Nadu, not fully, for example, take film line. There is a film chamber, Andhra film chamber is there, Karnataka film chamber is there, Kerala film chamber, there is no Tamil film chamber.
It's
Only South Indian film chamber. Now they have gone away, எல்லாத்தையும் பிரிச்சுட்டாங்க. இருந்தால் கூட இதை இன்னும் மாற்றலை தமிழ்நாடு. Still I am fighting for it. Because the property is there. Still they want to share in it. So அவங்க பங்கு இல்லை. Even the chamber, most of the other state people are ruling. You know, minority. இதை சொல்லி தான் பெரிய பிரச்சனை ஆச்சு. Because the people, Tamils are very less percentage in Tamil Nadu. When the ஏழம் பிரச்சனை வரும்போது ஆந்திராவில் பிகாஸ் they separate தமிழ்லேருந்து தான் வந்தாங்கன்னு சொன்னாங்களே தவிர nobody feels about it. ஆந்திராவில் யாரும் ஃபீல் பண்ணல. கர்நாடகா nobody feels in Karnataka, nobody feels in Kerala. Even Tamil Nadu nobody feels. Why? Certain people. Why? You know, the majority people, other state people are there in Chennai. அதனால் வரல. சொல்லிட்டு but anyone can do politics in but anyone can do politics in Tamil Nadu, but Tamil cannot do politics in Andhra. Such a tragic situation in Tamil Nadu. That's why, you know, எப்போ வந்தாலும் நான் பிரச்சனைனா சவுண்ட் விடுவேன். இன்னும் டுடே ஐ எம் டெல்லிங், ஒரு தமிழை இன்ன வரைக்கும் அங்கே ரூல் பண்ண முடியல. இது ஒரு வெரி பிக் ட்ராஜடி இந்த ஒரு சாய். இன்னைக்கு சேம்பருங்கிறது ஒரு தமிழ் சேம்பர் கிடையாது, ஃபிலிம் சேம்பரில்.
It's a South Indian chamber.
South Indian Artist Association. There is no Tamil Nadu Artist Association. When they got Andhra Artist Association, Kerala Artist Association, why Tamil Nadu? Only very few people, only 7-8 directors, when they give voice, they are not people because they are not Tamilians. Even Tamil industry, film industry, artists, other state artists, no Tamil people. There's less. Tamil directors less. They gave and settled here ஒரு 400-500 years இருந்துட்டாங்க. So you can இப்போ ஒன்றும் பண்ண, but they are whatever it may be, they are அவங்க அது என்ன சொல்கிறது தெரியல. பிறப்பால் நீ இன்னொன்றாங்க தான், வளர்ப்பால் தான் தமிழன். ஸோ உனக்கு அந்த ஃபீல் வராது. பிறப்பால் தமிழனுக்கு மட்டும்தான் வரும். பிறப்பால் தமிழன் கொஞ்சமாக இருக்கான்.
So it's very rare, there are not many.
அதனால தான் நான் கோவம் வந்தால் ஒரு 8, 9, 10 people are there to fight for it. என்ன பண்ணுறோம்?
So, okay, let's move into the film industry. I mean, we talked about the politics, we talked about your experience. So you're going to actually produce this film in London. So how soon it is? I mean, it's are you looking for some partnerships with others here, or even like are you interested in producing an English film, for example, or directing an English film? Because you know this is that you're here, you're looking at opportunities, and what is your take on this?
Generally, I got an ambition. Or international standard, I want to make film. Even whether I know English or not. I want to prove myself that. Because when I did my Pathmasri, people said, his village is clean, thorough in village, okay, but he can't do other kind of films. And then I did Singapore with the modern singer. Now, all my colleagues are all far in love. Why not I prove myself that international standard Bharathiraja did one film, people should say. So I took one subject. Then I selected, first I want to plan to shoot in US.
In New York.
New York. Then then I selected London. London, you know, I got a lot of facilities and my people are here more. And London artists, who I know, dancers, writers, acting people, technicians. It's all a lot of Tamil, particularly Sivan people. Potentiality also with them. I find out, I have seen twice, I attended 3-4 functions. So many artists are here.
And in fact, recently you did some auditions. What is your impression?
I love everything because I didn't expect such a people. I never expect. I thought that 10 or 15 people will come. Amazing people. They came. Old man, young, small girl, baby, artist. Particularly, I love some of the technicians also here, artists. For example, Devamla Shyam. Shyam, see, 1 hour solo performance, he did it once. I saw his perform. I saw such a performance, people are here. They are கவனிப்பில்லாம கிடக்காங்க அப்படி see.
So there's no kind of visibility for that.
Yeah. That's
So do you have confidence that at some
I got
time
more
and
confident with the people. So far, in my experience, I never ask anybody, whoever I introduced in the film, I never ask them to act. Tested, I never take test. Confident, anyone can act. This is my very confident.
Because you always introduce new people and you're successful at that. Isn't
Now
it? All
I am
the 6 national awards with new people. Isn't it?
Most of the people, except the main characters, I am selecting all the people from London only. I am much satisfied. Last 3 days, even the places are very beautiful. Or old man, what is his problem in his life? Indian, his son and daughter-in-law is here. The same way, other Tamil family. Now young girl, she faced a problem in her family. The old man faced some problem in his family. Both are come out. Over a point they meet each other. He came to understand what is the girl's attitude. Both are traveling. In the traveling, I am telling so many things. So I can't tell the full story.
Yeah, we are waiting because it's going to be a very intense shooting as well, isn't it, when you're going to be here. So, there are, just finally before finishing, because there is a trend of remaking. Because everyone's trying to remake and redo songs, because that combination, on those 70s and 80s that you produce all this with the music directors, with the production, and then the actors together. What is your take on these remakes? Because that becomes a trend nowadays, remakes of songs as well as remakes of films.
I don't know if I know English clearly. I can explain it. When you put chewing, the pedal, வெத்தலை போடுறீங்க. வெத்தலை திருப்பிட்டீங்க. மறுபடியும் can you take it and again you put it your
So it's once it's done, once it's done.
That I don't like it. Once Taj Mahal is Taj Mahal. Tanjai Pragadeshwar Koil is Pragadeshwar. You cannot demolish it. Otherwise, you cannot make one more Taj Mahal.
It's a unique piece.
Unique.
And it's
a classic.
Historic and related.
Historical. If I want to take, no, I'm sorry. How can you take? Even the Red Rose, they expect, I announced it. My son is going to direct that film. Again, Red Rose 2, not the Red Rose.
It's a different film.
Different. The Red Rose picture, the young fellow, today he has seen a picture, a Red Rose. He affected by the film. Then he asked him question. Then his conscience said, go on, ask Bharathiraja. Then he came and met Bharathiraja. Then he asked, we want to clarify certain things. The people neglected him in here. Then he created something, it's a story on all. Not same Red Rose. Red Rose have affected the younger generation today. Then he wanted to clarify it with the director. The director didn't allow him to talk. Then what happened? That's like that. Remake, I'm not. Even song remix, I fed up. Classics. Once, beautiful. ஒரு பூனா மலர்ந்துருச்சு, அது அங்கே தான் இருக்கும். அது தூக்கி இன்னொரு தண்ணிக்குள்ள விட்டு I disagree. Even the song, anything. ஒரு நல்ல நாவல் எழுதுறோம், அது மறுபடியும்னா படிக்கிறதுக்காக வேண்டி அதவே திருப்பி கொண்டாடலாம். இப்போ கல்கியினுடைய இது பொன்னியின் செல்வன் எகெயின் பிகாஸ் தி யங்கர் ஜென்ரேஷனுக்கு வேணும்னு போடுறாங்க. இட்ஸ் அ பிஸ்னஸ். ஆல்ரெடி த புக்ஸ் ஆர் தேர்.
They can read.
We can read. And the film is super good. It's a negative spoil. The picture is no more. Abdina good again you can. So I'm sorry. I'm not interested in remake.
Okay, as finally, like for the aspiring Elam Tamil artist in London and around, like, you know, what is your message? Because they look up to you, and, you know, over these weeks that when you're here,
I
they have
think
actually
the
seen. So what is the message you want to give it to them?
message, no, nothing. A Tamil is identified throughout the world through Elam Tamil people, only that I can say in any ground or any. Today, wherever you go, Australia, Canada, New York, Europe countries, Switzerland, Norway, all Elam Tamils are. They gave identity for the Tamil. They gave identity for the race of Tamil race. I want to honor now. This film, one more film I am planning, the Ila Prachane Vichi, I want to make one picture, separate out and out what the people faced there and what the people are living in the outside also, still what they're based on. This is Ila Kalangarale. I want to project to the world. In Tamil, only two people are going to. I am going to do the leading role, old man. Even another girl, Tamil girl, is doing it. The rest of the whole, including I am planning to take some technician also. I want to make it here. I want to prove Elam people are still, they're keeping the Moliyum, Enathayum, Kalayum. இன்னைக்கு வரைக்கும் they love and கெட்டிக்காகிறாங்க. அது இங்கிலீஷில் நீங்களே சொல்லிங்க, கெட்டிக்காகிறாங்க. அதை உலகத்தை சொல்லணும்னு ஆசையில் பண்ணுறேன். I think after release of the film, Bharatiraja, another dimension you can find out.
So we are going to see another dimension of Bharatiraja here. Thank you very much for being in the show. Thank you for coming to the studio.
Thank you, Rajkumar. It's the first time you gave me the opportunity to give the interview in English. I feel funny myself. I don't know how. People, please, here and there, if I did maybe I am expert in my language. Whatever it may be, I express certain things in English. If you find out anything here and there, you forget it.
Thank you very much for listening to the conversation. Mr. Bharathiraja have shared from his heart, and I was privileged to interview him in English, the first English interview he has given you. Thank you very much once again. Good night.